and I wanted to share a DIY project that I'm working on with you. I'm making a little tin like this. It's just an empty little tea tin into a travel makeup palette. So far I have these little eyeshadow pieces from a bigger palette that I only liked about 10 colors out of. So I took them all out, I depotted them, and you can find videos on how to do that on other YouTube channels. And I took magnetic strip and cut a square out and glued it right to the back there with Craft Bond. This is K & Company Craft Bond, and it's just a glue that said it works with metal. So, and it worked quite well. It was just convenient. I had it at my mom's house, so she's a scrapbooker. She has a lot of really awesome adhesives. But that's what I would suggest because it worked really well. And I also have these 3 little pencils that I've used so much that they're just little short travel sized, right? So there's a black eyeliner, white eyeliner, and nice red lip liner. And the lip liner cap is a sharpener. So handy dandy. And they all fit right inside like that. So yeah. Then now I'm gonna go spray paint the top of this so that I can beautify it. So jump cut. Out in the cold, drizzly weather, so you put on a coat and you have your tin with masking on it. I used electrical tape. And your spray paint. This is ivory. And you just, well, I would put this on the grass, but I don't mind getting it on my hands, and it's very cold and wet on the ground out there, so I'm gonna just hold it. It's first coat. You can still kind of see the pattern through it, but we let that dry, and then we do more coats, so see you soon. I have let this dry, and it took, I think, 3 coats, and it got a little bubbly if you can see it, but that's just from the humidity. And I filled it with my palette magnetized to the lid, and then the 3 pencils on the bottom. So now I get to decorate the pretty top, and I really like some stamps that I found in my mom's craft supplies. So there's this pretty floral one, and this moth that I'm going to use, and some diamonds just to layer on top of stuff. And I'm going to use StazOn ink, these little dye-based pigment things, and I have brown and black. So yeah, I'm just going to arrange it nicely, hopefully. I'll use brown for this part, and then I'll probably use a paint for the diamonds, and then throw the moth on top with black. But you can do it however you like. You could hand paint stuff, you could Mod Podge a little mini collage thing on top of it, and you just do a layer of Mod Podge, and then your image, whatever you're gluing on there, and then a layer of Mod Podge once that's all dry, and that will make it decoupage and pretty. That would be really cool too. But I like to keep it simple and not have to wait for glue to dry. Alright, so I inked up this part, and I'm just gonna stamp it on. Apply pressure evenly. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm okay with this. And now I'm going to seal up the brown. So I have these little protective sheets. Doo-doo. Alright, and I'll let that dry. I'm gonna go hit it with a hairdryer real quick. I'll be back. So I let the ink dry, and I mixed up some acrylic paint with water into this pretty Luna Moth color, and I'm going to sponge it onto this stamp with natural sponge so that I can get a little more texture to it, and just slap it on there so it'll be kind of translucent and textury, and throw in a little green color without being the focal point. And then I'm going to put a cute little moth stamp in black on the center. Let's do it! So the green paint is dry, and I went ahead and stamped on a black moth. Just like I did the floral bit, I just inked it up, black StazOn, and smacked it in the center. And that's my finished DIY mini makeup palette. It'll be cute to carry around this summer. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Bonus project, I'm taking this cylindrical tea tin and turning it into a prettified makeup brush holder. And these are all my brushes that fit quite nicely into it. So, including my toothbrush. And I'm going to wrap it with the pretty pink paper that I stamp with this particular stamp in an ombre from purple to kind of a light rosy pink. And we will decorate it from there. I'm going to get started measuring and cutting and stamping. So here is my finished stamped, measured out paper, and I'm going to adhere it with craft glue to the outside of the tin. Okay, so you totally let this dry completely, and you are ready for more decorative things. I found a string of little pearl-like beads that are cute and pink, and I'm using this ribbon and this ribbon, and I cut strands already, pre-measured and cut. Now I'm just going to tangle them up a little bit. My cat is very interested in this process. Kind of messy. And then just tie them in a bunch. Alright, so you've got this. I'm going to scoot it up a little. And to help hold it in place, I am going to use this little earring that doesn't have a mate. It's a clip-on, and it has just this little clip-on back. So I'm just going to slide it on. Not be too particular about it, just somewhere. Yeah, I should clamp it down a little better. Yeah. And that's that project. And then slide in your brushes. Pretty.